Now you ask what?
A person's personality can change if the person is ill. For me, if I take different medicine, then there will be a difference in my personality. Currently, this medication makes me more extrovert, but the previous medicine made me more introvert. Does that mean that I am neither an extrovert nor an introvert? And my personality is just a result of the condition of the body and mind.
What is the last sentence?
Does that mean that I am neither an extrovert nor an introvert and my personality is just a result of the condition of the body and mind?
What do you mean by the condition of body and mind?
That means if let's say today I'm having fever, the physical body is very, very uncomfortable, then I will be an angry person, an irritable person. Then when the body has recovered, I feel very relaxed. Then I'm a happy person, a cheerful person, like this.
Meanwhile, you find out the dictionary meaning, root meaning of introvert and extrovert.
Okay.
What? And then tell me the meaning. What they say.
Okay.
Mm.
Introvert means someone who is shy, quiet, and prefers to spend time alone rather than often being with other people.
Lover of aloneness. And what they have about extrovert, what they have said.
Extrovert is an energetic person who enjoys being with other people.
So that means, according to them, introvert is a dead person.
Not
Is a just shut up.
okay.
That is what they mean. They may not be saying, because the world is ruled by mad extrovert people. So they have to praise, they will always praise them, because if you are an extrovert, then you can be very easily used. You can be exploited. This is bullshit. This is complete rubbish that the extrovert will have energy, the introvert has no energy. It's the direction where the energy is going. It has nothing to do with an introvert cannot have energy. Buddha and all those people who have worked on themselves and found themselves, they are more introvert than extrovert. If they were extrovert, then they would have been lost in the outside world. Even to a great extent, scientist is also an introvert. According to me, I am not trying in any way to what these experts are saying. According to me, when you involve your subjectivity or subject in your search, in whatever you are trying to find, you are connected to your subject, the observer, and you are more nearer to an introvert. When you are just an outgoing energy, an extrovert person mostly has no depth. He is just a waste of energy. Anyone, whether it's a great poet, a great literary giant, or a scientist, or a mystic, or even great dancers, musicians, they are all nearer to being introverts. I am not quoting anyone. Why should I quote anyone? But if you are not looking in, then you are a stupid person. You are a somnambulist, you are asleep. Mostly these people will condemn the introvert because they are not very much social, they are not very much interested in others. But I ask you, find the literary meaning, root meaning. Intro means you're going in, something like that. You find what is intro. You find what is intro and what is extro.
Finding.
And what is what. The root meaning you will find. Because if you are asking something, you have to understand things.
Intro means inward.
And what is what? Directed or what? Something like that. Intro means inward.
Okay, I found this root word. So it says that intro means inwardly or within. And vert means to turn. Turn. That's
that
why.
Is what I said. Directed. It's almost same thing.
Yes.
Word means to turn. To turn inward or within. This is what it means.
Yeah, to turn inward.
And what is extro? Exterior, something like that, I think. But you find out it. Going out. That means going out, but still you find out what the root they say.
Extro means outside. And vert means to turn. So that means extrovert is
Word
to turn
will be
outside.
always same.
Yeah.
So, now you read your question again.
A person's personality can change if the person is ill.
And wait now. How you think the personality can change?
Like for example, if the person is having fever and then some sickness in the body, then of course the person will naturally become more irritable, more impatient.
This is. Don't be so stupid. This is change of personality. This is just you are reacting because you are not comfortable. This is not something a very long time. It's not something which this is just a momentary change. It is not going to last. Personality is not formed in a day. You have to go on giving food and water to it. You are nourishing it. You are watering it every day. Then you create a personality. It's not like writing on the water or writing on the sand. It is like writing on the stone. When you are using some word, you have to use it carefully. Otherwise, you make yourself stupid and you make me also stupid. Personality is a kind of skin. It cannot go so easily that if you have become ill, your personality changes. If personality changes so easily, then what is the difficulty? Within 2 days, should become enlightened. Everyone should become enlightened once. Sit for one session, 1 hour session, and you are enlightened. It is said that what you learn in the first 4 years of your life, you learn almost more than 50% in the first 4 years. Because at that time, you are very receptive. Nothing is written on you. You are vulnerable. So whatever is written at that time will remain. This momentary irritation is not change of the personality. So what you have asked is a very stupid question. It's just a momentary change. Maybe little bit of some chemical change has happened, but it is not going to last for very long. Then what is the second sentence? Read slowly. You have a tendency to just go fast, and then nothing is understood. It works in your colleges and university, because there you have to vomit. You want to understand life. You need to be very slow, like a tortoise, not like the rabbit. Slow and steady wins the race.
Okay,
Okay,
so
second sentence.
for me, if I take different medicine, there will be a slight change in my personality.
Now again personality. And you are yourself saying slight change. So this is just a slight change for a while. You don't know anything more than personality. So everyone is just wearing personality. No one is real. No one is original. That's why it is said, discover your original face. This is the way you are being hypocrite. The whole world is hypocrite. Slight change in personality. Now read further.
Currently, this medication makes me more extrovert.
It is not making you extrovert. It is just triggering the extroversion within you. It's not that it is making you extrovert. No one is just introvert or extrovert. If a person was just introvert, then he will not go out at all. He will remain in. He will die in. And if a person is only extrovert, then he will go so much away from the home that he can never return. Your combination of both introversion and extroversion. Something may be more dominant. But this is not created in 1 day or 2 days. This is your whole search. It is created in many lives, not only this life, that someone has become an extrovert, someone has become an introvert. What is next? What was the last line you read?
Currently, this medication makes me more extrovert.
Just wait. It is not making you an extrovert. It is just helping your extroversion, which is already there, to come out, to manifest. It is just pushing it. You have both. Don't think you are a Buddha. Okay, read further.
But the previous medicine made me an introvert.
What do you mean by introvert? The previous medicine may be making you sleepy, so you think this is introversion. What do you mean by introvert?
Actually, previous medication makes it harder for me to express myself. And
So are you a complete idiot? If something makes you harder for you to express yourself, that means that is making you an introvert.
I guess I have maybe misunderstood the meaning of introvert and extrovert.
You have not misunderstood. You are just being part of the crowd. You are following the crowd. So what you were saying, previous medicine was making you?
Made me an introvert.
So what do you mean by introvert? What was happening?
Like I
You
said,
now don't try to sugarcoat it. What you were thinking, you said that.
yeah, like I said, it was more difficult to express myself with the previous medicine.
So that means you were an introvert. Who told you this thing? That an introvert person cannot express himself?
I thought,
Who told you?
Swami, nobody told me, but this was what I thought.
Why you thought?
I don't know why.
You don't know, that means you are a stupid person. You thought because this is what you are conditioned. You have been conditioned. This is what society was telling you. So you accepted the gift without seeing whether it is bullshit or cow dung. So the previous medicine was not making you anything, neither this medicine. It may be bringing some chemical change. That is what these medicine do. But if the medicine is doing things violently, then it will disturb your nervous system. It will disturb your chemistry, your harmony. If it is not, if it is mild, then it is all right. But you have a tendency to depend too much on medicine. Now, what is the next line?
Does that mean that I am neither an extrovert nor an introvert, and my personality is just a result of the condition of the body and mind?
Big words meaning nothing. Why can't you express things simply? Don't try to be a great psychologist. That means you are a confused person if you cannot express things simply. Again read. Hmm.
Does that mean that I am neither an extrovert nor an introvert?
Then what you are? A donkey.
Huh?
A eunuch. Neither a man nor woman, a eunuch. Huh?
Huh? Yes, Swami.
In reality, you are neither an extrovert nor an introvert. Because consciousness is neither. These are all your psychosomatic states. You know what is psychosomatic or not?
No.
Psycho means related to the mind. Soma means body. Psychosomatic is related to body mind. Understood now?
Yes.
And personality also cannot go beyond body and mind. Your consciousness has no gender. It is neither female nor male. It is neither introvert nor extrovert. There is no duality. As long as there is a duality, you will be in tension, you will be in friction. Consciousness it transcends all the duality. At the level of body mind, there is duality. You can be a man, you can be a woman, you can be an introvert, you can be an extrovert. But your personality, don't think personality is something like a blanket or like a shawl you are covering yourself with. Anytime you can remove. It has become part of your body and mind. It's very subtle. You will have to observe it from distance, and for very long time, if you are observing, you are not getting identified. In reality, it has not even anything to do with time. It can happen in one moment also, if you are mature enough. If you are a ripe mango, any moment it can fall. But because we are greedy people, we are not so mature, but we think we will possess even meditation also. We will possess truth also. We will possess enlightenment also. We want to make it part of our ornament, our medals. We want to wear it like a badge. But we are all interested in personality. You want to show what you are not. This is personality. If you have no interest in impressing other, in showing to other a sweet face of you, that you are a very nice lady, very good woman, very mannerly, very cultured. If you are what you are, then you are on the way to be free from the personality. The very word personality comes from a root persona, which means mask, which in Greek drama, they used to wear the mask. So persona means the sound coming from the mask, from behind the mask. You are wearing the mask and the sound is coming from behind the mask. But this mask is not something which you can drop any moment, because in it your investment is there. You are involved in that. You have invested your life in it. It is your life insurance. You think it is very important. So you cannot drop it easily. And if you ask me, according to me, all those people who have given anything significant to the world, they were all introvert. They were more introvert than extrovert. Because if you are an extrovert version is dominant in you, then you will be wasting your energy in socializing, in running out. You cannot sit anywhere. You cannot devote yourself to anything totally. You are more interested in medals, in rewards, in Nobel Prizes. You are more interested in showing to the world. Those people who have given anything significant to the world, it is coming from within them. That is what is the meaning of the very word education, to draw out. Like you draw water from the well. But what we do in the name of education, we throw thing inside. We throw so much thing that it start overflowing. That is what is meant by vomiting. We go on gathering information from outside and then we go on vomiting it on other people. So anyone who has given anything really significant, they were all more introvert. No one can be 100% introvert or 100% extrovert. Otherwise, if a person is 100% extrovert, he will never be able to sleep. He will die running out. And if you are just an introvert all the time, then you will starve. You will not move from your chair, or you will not even get up from your sleep. So one has to create a balance and a harmony. Otherwise, you are a lopsided person, imbalanced person. Your life will be in vain. You have to see when to use which. When you have to meditate, you have to go in. When you have to run for election, you have to go out. When you try to know something, then you have to become an introvert person. And when you are expressing this, whatever you have learned, then you are in a way an extrovert person. But only you can express well only when you have understood something well. So while you have to understand something, you have to become more introvert. Even if you are getting something from gathering something from outside, but who is gathering? If there is no one inside, this is totally ridiculous. Scientists are denying the subject within you. Scientists are denying the one who is discovering everything, the knower. They are only interested in what is known. They are only interested in the objective world. They are not interested in who is finding these things. And all your scientific instruments are just extension of your sense organs. So if you want to find something in the outside world, your sense organ helps. But when you want to know yourself, then you have to close all your sense organs. It's not that an extrovert person has more energy, great energy. Same energy which goes out has to come in. Only then you will be able to know yourself. If you are spending the energy outside, then you will never be able to gather enough energy go in and to know yourself. So one has to be capable enough to go out of the house and come back to the house. When it is raining outside, come back in. Or when it is very hot inside, come back in. And when it is very pleasant outside, you should go out. When you can use both, if you are conscious, you can use both. Then what is the need to choose one? Be an extrovert when it is needed. Be an introvert when it is needed. But when you are defined that you are an introvert person and someone else is an extrovert person, then it's like putting you into a prison, as if you're all the time introvert or you are all the time extrovert. You are neither. If you are little bit awake, then why you will confine yourself to being one? If you are one, only one, then your life will be incomplete. It cannot be a whole life. So these people who label someone, he is an extrovert, he is an introvert, they are the one who destroy things. Then you also believe, you are hypnotized by what they are saying, all these great experts. Because they also know nothing. They have also read from books. They are also superficial people. They have no depth. You have to find out everything on your own. Don't depend on experts. Is it clear or not?
Clear, Swami. As I was listening, I was just thinking, how does Swami know all the things that you said? Any question I ask, whether it's a stupid question or good question, you always have the right answer and you always hit the bull's eyes in your answer.
Because I know nothing, that's why. That's why I have to wait for something to arise. Otherwise, you will be just quoting things like a parrot from someone else. Some great scholars. I have lost interest in those things. If existence has given you consciousness, and you can go in and find out what is written there. Though there is nothing is written there, but it's a mirror which reflects things.
Yes, Swami.
First, I have to understand what you mean. If I don't understand what you mean, how I will be able to answer?
Yes, Swami.
So don't ask questions which are very unclear. Make it clear. Don't try to test me.
I wasn't trying to test you, Swami. That was a real question.
We're not trying. Whatever you were trying or not trying it is immaterial. But this is how we are. We try to make things difficult. Then we think we are very intellectual. First thing is that you have to understand, question yourself what you are asking. If it is not clear to you, if you have understood the question well, the answer will also arise.
The answer arises within myself. Oh.
But don't make me unemployed.
Huh? What does it mean? Oh, means everything I understood myself, then you become unemployed.
You will not understand. It's not that easy. But
Yeah.
these are the hindrances in understanding. Whatever I have said you in a irritated way, these are the things which not making you understand things. Because you are running like a bullet train. You have to learn to be at rest, not all the time running.
Okay, Swami.
I am not a Jimmy Carter that I will always be smiling. Whatever the ball you throw at me, it will go back to you. If you want to understand something, you need to be more relaxed, more patient. You should observe yourself also a little bit what you have written.
Okay.
And when you are reading things, be slow. Because things have to be absorbed. Otherwise, the real meaning will be missed. It is only the surface. What the other person is meaning, it has to be understood first. What is behind these words?
If you like our videos, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.